Animation wasn't always considered serious television. For decades, cartoons meant Saturday morning kids' shows and nothing more. But somewhere between a bald man obsessed with propane and a dysfunctional family in Springfield, American animation became one of the most powerful mirrors of our culture, capable of tackling politics, identity, and the American dream itself. Today, we're exploring how animated shows didn't just entertain us, they fundamentally changed what television could say, who was watching, and what streaming giants would kill to own. This is the story of how TV animation became the voice of a generation. Before the 1990s, animation was relegated to a specific box. It was for children, it was cheap to produce, and it certainly wasn't meant to make anyone think too hard. Then The Simpsons premiered on December 17, 1989, as a short on The Tracy Ullman Show What started as a crude, yellow-skinned family would become a phenomenon that proved animation could be smart, satirical, and appeal to adults. The show's cultural influence was immediate. It mocked politics, consumerism, and American suburban life with a wit that surprised network executives. Suddenly, animation wasn't just a medium for kids, it was a legitimate vehicle for social commentary. The late 1990s and 2000s saw animation explode in ambition. Beavis and Butthead pushed boundaries with crude humor and teenage cynicism. South Park arrived in 1997 and immediately became infamous for its willingness to satirize literally anything and anyone. No subject was sacred. Meanwhile, King of the Hill which premiered in 1997, took a different approach. It treated its blue-collar Texas characters with genuine respect and empathy. Where other shows mocked working-class Americans, King of the Hill made us care about Hank Hill's struggles with propane sales, his son's identity crisis, and his neighbor's very real problems. These weren't jokes about ordinary people, these were stories from ordinary people. The show proved that animation could be funny and humanizing. Animation's golden age wasn't confined to comedy. In 2005, Avatar, The Last Airbender premiered on Nickelodeon and changed everything about how people thought of animated action. It featured a diverse cast, a complex mythology spanning multiple seasons, and storytelling that rivaled live-action dramas in emotional weight. The show wasn't dumbed down for children, it challenged them intellectually while delivering stunning martial arts action sequences. It proved that animation could be cinematic, that it could tell serialized stories, and that young audiences craved depth. The show's influence rippled through the industry, inspiring a generation of animators to push creative boundaries. The 2010s brought animation into prestige territory. BoJack Horseman which debuted on Netflix in 2014, was a watershed moment. Here was an animated series about depression, addiction, and failure, topics typically reserved for prestigious live-action dramas. It used the comedy as a vehicle for raw vulnerability, proving that animation's stylization could actually deepen emotional impact rather than diminish it. Around the same time, Steven Universe on Cartoon Network was quietly revolutionizing how children's media approached LGBTQ+ representation and emotional intelligence. These shows weren't just using animation as a cost-saving measure, they were using it because animation was the right tool for their specific stories. Animation became the battleground of the streaming wars. Netflix invested heavily, producing Castlevania Arcane and Disenchantment Amazon acquired Undone an experimental rotoscoped series about mental health. Disney Plus leveraged animation as a gateway to their franchises. HBO Max became home to Harley Quinn proving that animation could deliver adult content with style. The reason was economical and creative. Animation could be produced faster than live action, required fewer on-set complications, and allowed for visual innovation that live action couldn't match. More importantly, audiences had been primed by decades of quality animation to expect serious storytelling from the medium. Arcane which premiered in 2021, became the turning point that elevated animation in mainstream consciousness. Based on a video game that most traditional television audiences had never heard of, it featured hand-drawn animation of such sophistication that it won major awards typically reserved for live-action productions. It proved that animation could be cinematic, that streaming platforms would invest blockbuster budgets into the medium, and that global audiences would embrace it. The show's success at Emmy Awards, Golden Globes, and critics' circles finally dispelled the last vestiges of the idea that animation was somehow lesser. It was just different and often superior for certain storytelling needs. What animation ultimately gave American culture was permission to discuss serious topics through fantastical lenses. BoJack Horseman could explore depression more effectively because a talking horse made the pain universal rather than specific. King of the Hill could discuss masculinity and identity in post-industrial America by grounding viewers in a specific community they could relate to. Avatar could explore colonialism and warfare without the uncanny valley of live action. Animation became a translation tool for complex emotions and ideas. It could make audiences feel safe enough to engage with difficult material while also adding visual poetry that elevated the discourse. In doing so, animation didn't just reflect American culture, it shaped how Americans understood themselves. Today, animation is no longer a category, it's the default for certain types of stories. When creators want to explore dystopian futures, fantasy worlds, or complex emotional landscapes, animation is increasingly the first choice, not the last resort. Young audiences grew up with Adventure Time Avatar Steven Universe and Amphibia shows that treated them as intelligent beings capable of handling nuance. These viewers became adults who demanded more from their media, and animation was already there, ready to deliver. The medium that was once considered disposable entertainment for children had become the most innovative and honest voice in television, capable of discussing identity, class, politics, and the human condition with startling clarity. Animation went from Saturday morning filler to the conscience of American television. It showed us who we are, sometimes funny, sometimes tragic, often both at once. What's remarkable is that it took a medium that executives once thought couldn't carry serious ideas to finally make us listen. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss a video like this one.